Alright, so today I'm going to be reviewing the Puma Fast R Nitro Elite. Let's get straight into it. Here's the shoe. Let's start off with just some technical specs. It's going to be an 8mm heel to toe drop, and it weighs around 7 to 8 ounces. Different websites said a couple different things. And then let's look at the colorway. So it is an interesting colorway. Most of the shoes on the website did have these double color, which could actually be super cool if you have any type of jersey or singlet that is going to match the colors of the shoe. It'll look really nice. And I will be honest, I was a little skeptical about these colors when I saw it on the website, but as soon as it came in person, I thought that it actually looked really awesome. And the longer I've had it, the more I end up liking the colors. So my initial thoughts when I was just first getting these shoes, I opened it up and it's really interesting how it's two different sections. So this section of foam and this section of foam are absolutely not connected. You could stick your finger all the way through there. I thought that was really interesting. That was the first thing that caught my eye. And they are pretty rigid. And so there's the carbon plate that's going to be connecting each side. And so I think it doesn't really make a difference. It feels just like a normal shoe. When I did first immediately put it on, I ran about a 400 in them before I got into the workout the next day. And the heel, I don't know if you can see, but it comes down pretty quickly. It's not a super big heel rocker. And so when you're walking in them, at least, it feels, it doesn't feel bad. It just feels a little different. I didn't feel that much because I was hitting mostly on this upper, pretty big upper area, so I didn't have too much of a problem with that. But let's get into the workout. I did about 9.5 miles in about an hour and 5 minutes. It was 90 seconds off, 30 seconds on with the off at like a up tempo, so about 650, and then the on the 30 seconds closer to mile effort. So I was getting some good tempo running as well as some mile pace, 1600 pace with these on. And I would say they felt really good. They definitely feel bouncy. They're pretty rigid, so it definitely feels bouncy just off the step as soon as I'm starting. One thing that I noticed was on the cool down of the workout, my legs, my ankles, everything lower than my knee just felt amazing. Usually when I'm doing workouts, I come back and my ankles are a little sore, my feet are a little sore, and I felt like I kept wanting to run faster, and I kept wanting to run with these on. I do want to say on the website, the Puma website says that these are a max cushion shoe. That's definitely not true. These were fairly rigid, which personally I do like a stiffer shoe. I don't know if I would always want a stiffer shoe for a longer race, but these felt really nice for some good quick speed work, some quick turnover. They were, the website says they're max cushion, but they are fairly stiff. You can see there's not a whole lot of stuff right there, but I thought they felt really good for that. And then the first day I did my workout, I mentioned that they were an 8mm drop, and it felt more when I first put them on. I felt like I could kind of feel my heel. Even when I was trying my best to toe strike as much as possible, I could still feel my heel hitting with every time. But as soon as I got into the workout the next day, I didn't notice that. It was something probably just that I felt initially, and as soon as I started doing a real run, they felt amazing. So I would give these a solid 7 out of 10 for a racing shoe. And here's one more close-up of the carbon plate there, all that good stuff. Yeah, so I would give these a 7 out of 10 for a racing shoe. I think that they're maybe just a little bit too stiff for me if I was going to do a longer race, but if I was running something shorter like a 5K, that would be super awesome. And so let's see how they compare to the Vaporfly, which I'll be doing my next workout in.